So the question is, do you really need all this kind of stuff? Do you need to be coming to this channel listening to these kinds of videos? Do you need Tony Robbins? Do you need motivational books? Do you need to listen to inspirational podcasts? Well, I think I can answer that question. And my answer is 70% yes. I mean, imagine this bell curve right here. Down at this end, that's your 15% or so of just purely self-driven people in life. This is where Elon Musk is. This is where Albert Einstein is. These people down here are born with talent, they're born with drive, they're born with everything they need to succeed in life. And they're gonna succeed no matter what happens to them. Best you can do for these folks is just get out of their way and let them get on with it. Now, it saddens me to say so, but down this end, there are the 10 to 15% who, no matter what you provide for them, they are not going to succeed. They're not driven, they don't have the will, and no matter how much help you give them, they're never going to get off that bottom 10, 15%. Sad, but I think it's a reality. Now, the rest of us, me included, we all live in this 70% in the middle of the curve. And our job in life is to move ourselves up the curve, over the peak, and down the other side towards these folks down here. Now, I know as a kid growing up in Southampton, England, I was born probably halfway up this side of the curve. But I was fortunate enough to be a pretty good gymnast, and so I found myself on the British national team when I was a teenager, which meant I was surrounded by people who were driven, people who wanted to succeed, people who wanted me to succeed, and they pushed me and motivated me and helped me to do so. And then when I was 16 years old, I got a job on a coastal ferry where I got to meet sailors that had traveled all over the world, and they would tell me stories about traveling in Singapore, traveling through Southeast Asia, traveling in Latin America, through Antarctica, down to Australia, and I ate all these stories up. It really gave me the bug for traveling. And then of course I moved to the United States, and I found myself on a constant basis surrounded by aspiring and actual Olympians. Now, all this input into my life moved me up this side of the curve, over the peak, and I found myself down here moving towards your Elon Musks of the world. So the question you have to ask yourself is, where are you on this curve? And what can you do to either move yourself up towards the peak, or even better still, move yourself down this side of the slope towards the dreams, the goals, the aspirations, and the things that you want to accomplish? What are the books you could be reading? What are the magazine articles you could be reading? What are the podcasts you could be listening to? What are the experts who have already achieved this? How can you read their autobiography? You see, unlike these people down here, we need the constant input. We need to surround ourselves with greatness so that we can move ourselves along this curve. Hey, here's your next video. There's the sub button. Go do something big.